Challenge accepted, Bob. If that is your real name. I mean, okay, it's probably your real name. But in case it wasn't, challenge accepted anyway. What's up, everybody? My name is RaisorBlade. So, this is a movie I never thought I'd really talk about. Mainly because not many people remember it, except for one guy. Bob Show. Bob Show's a guy on the internet who likes to talk about different movies. He's talked about the Land Before Time series, he's talked about foreign films that are animated that not many people in America know about, but his most infamous work comes from something called the Alpha and Omega series. In 2010, a film called Alpha and Omega came out from Lionsgate and Crest Animation that a lot of people didn't really remember that well. It came out the same year as big films like Tangled, How to Train Your Dragon, and other pretty big name films. Needless to say, the film didn't perform very well. Despite the film's horrible reviews, however, the film was able to turn up a profit. Now, to be fair, that is still considered a success for Crest, and eventually spawned a huge sequel franchise. In the same vein of Land Before Time, these movies went on to get a huge shit ton of these sequels that all got worse with each and every release. And I've seen them. Thanks, Bob. Thanks for that. So, from what I'm saying, Alpha and Omega sounds like a big old pile of dog shit, right? Well, maybe it is. But we're not going to figure that out by just sitting here and talking about how well it did in the box office and how many sequels it's got. So with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about Alpha and Omega. So the film opens up by introducing us to our main leads, Humphrey and Katie, voiced by both Hayden Panettiere and Justin Long. For those who don't know, Hayden Panettiere went on to voice Kyrie in the Kingdom Hearts games. Awesome. And Justin Long would go on to voice Alvin in the Alvin and the Chipmunks films. Not awesome. And here we see the first problem that plagued these Alpha and Omega films. The animation is pretty bad. I mean, for TV quality, it's alright. It's passable, but man, this was a theatrical release. This film went in theaters with somebody looking at this and thinking it was okay. And honestly, someone needs to get smacked with a fish.
Humphrey? Kate?
Okay, something's telling me this film isn't going to give a single fuck about what physics are, is it? Along with that, but they've been flying forever, long enough to have this entire conversation. Again, what the fuck are physics?
I know you're Kate's friend, Humphrey, but by next spring, she will be a trained alpha, the future leader of the pack.
Okay, this is probably nitpicking, but was there an earlier draft of this film where this guy was Humphrey's dad? It's made pretty clear late in the film that Katie gets her looks from her mother, but damn, this guy looks a lot like Humphrey, doesn't he? Like, point for point, he could totally be Humphrey's dad. I mean, okay, like I said, this is probably nitpicking, but it just makes me think of some really weird incestuous shit going on in the wolf den. Oh.
Alphas and Omegas can't make... how do you say it?
They can't make cupcakes? They can't make wallets? What? What can't they make? What can't they make?! So we find out that Kate is going to somewhere called Alpha School in order to become something called an Alpha, which in the Wolf Society is someone who's meant to be a leader, while Humphrey is going to become something called an Omega, which is meant to be more of a class clown sort of job. So, quick question, how do these rules work? Is this like ants where they're just picked at birth, or is it by personality? So after winter's passed, Kate has finally come back from Alpha School and become a fully trained Alpha. But we see that not only has she come back from Alpha School, she's come back from the League of Assassins, being able to do parkour, front flips, and basically have godlike abilities, apparently. So apparently the reason why the hunt failed is because two other wolves from another pack called the Eastern Pack intervened in the hunt, and this leads to a bit of a brawl. But what stops the violence? More violence, of course! I don't care if it's cartoon violence, the word violence is still in there.
Don't get your fur in a bunch. You wolves are making us look bad. Come on, the caribou are laughing at us.
Oh, now that's a moon I don't want to howl to.
Yeah. This is the kind of jokes we're working with, people. So after one of his own is attacked, the leader of Kate's pack, Winston, decides to meet up with the enemy's pack leader named Tony. And apparently the two have a history together, and the two have a plan to combine the packs together in order to stop the fighting.
Unite the packs, Winston. It was you who gave the big speech that your daughter Kate and my son Garth would marry and unite the packs.
Huh?
What? Are you serious? Look, if one pack is starving and the other one's thriving, then why have this forced marriage at all? I get it, it's a custom and it's part of their culture. It doesn't make a lick of sense. Seriously, if it's for their own survival, why can't they just for once say, you know what, fuck it, we need this? But no, Kate's just blindly gonna accept this because it's who she is, apparently.
I won't let my pack starve, Winston. If we have to, we'll fight for the valley.
That would be a big mistake. Hey,
It's okay, Dad. I understand. It's my responsibility.
Well, so much for that scene. Pfft, who cares about hearing how she actually feels about this situation? We got more crappy filler to show you guys. And yeah, it's filler.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hey, whoa. Guys, we gotta get ready for the moonlight howl.
Stop it! Shaky!
Guys, girls.
Girls.
So while Humphrey and his friends get ready for the moonlight howl, we see Kate getting ready for the ball herself in order to meet Garth. And along the way, we also meet Kate's mother, who is, in my opinion, the best part of the movie.
Now, if Garth gets out of line, take those beautiful teeth of yours, go for the throat, and don't let go until the body stops shaking.
I love this woman. So we cut on ahead to the moonlight howl, where we find that the wolves are now howling along with their respective mates. And if I'm perfectly honest, I don't get this scene. Okay, what do I mean by that? Well, I heard from Bob that the music in this film was pretty good. Well, the orchestration is pretty nice, for what it's worth. But the music itself? I hate it. I'm sorry, I fucking hate it. I'm sorry, okay? This may be a bit biased, but I just really can't stand radio pop music. And that's exactly what this is. They're not using words, they're just saying oh all the time. It sounds annoying, and the way they're dancing with each other just makes me feel sick. Okay? Like I said, I may be being biased, but I don't fucking care. This is shit. I hate it. So I hope you guys don't mind. Throughout these entire musical scenes, which there's only 2, thank God, I'm gonna blare a bunch of death metal for you guys. Enjoy. So Humphrey finally sees Kate for the first time, and apparently, she's hot.
Kate is hot.
Whoa, Humphrey, at least take me to dinner first.
Ah! You're not allowed to howl with her. She's an alpha.
We can eat together.
But we can't, howl together.
Since when did wolf packs have Jim Crow laws? That's a little offensive.
Guys, I know. I was just kidding.
Cheer up, buddy. You still got us.
And who are you 3 exactly? Do you even have names? Are you even real? Am I real? Is all this real? Oh God, I'm having an existential crisis. Help me! So So with Kate arriving at the Moonlight Howl, we finally meet Garth, the character we've been building up to for the last couple of minutes.
We'll know when we see him.
Hey, Kate!
Good to see you. Humphrey!
Oh, my butt! My butt! Wow, that really hurt. You should really do something about that cough. Be careful, Kate. There's something going around.
Yeah, this is our main character, guys. He's the hero we're supposed to be rooting for. Instead, he's an asshole. Seriously, what the hell is up with this guy? I mean, I get that he's a little jealous and everything like that, but there's no need to go around and start doing this, shaking your ass in front of some random guy's face. And we later find out that Garth is actually a pretty nice guy, so yeah. So, despite Garth's perfection, he does have one major flaw, however.
Was it, good for you?
Oh, totally, baby. That's what they all say to me.
I'm just hold on a sec, because I'm gonna be right back.
So, with Kate unimpressed by Garth's horrible howling, she ends up running into Humphrey, who is, of course, still an asshole.
Where's Barf?
It's Garth.
No. Are you kidding? I always like to take a break 10 minutes into a howl. Your, howling partner, he's not a stud. Not a stud, but like, it's like stud, but, a dud.
Dude, she's doing this for her pack, okay? No need to be a dick about it. However, everything seems to go Humphrey's way for some reason, when Kate is suddenly shot with a tranquilizer.
You're kinda cute.
And then he's shot with a tranquilizer. And they both die. And the movie's over. We're done. It's over. Okay? This film has been awful so far. The jokes have been awful. The characters have been awful. All in all, I don't like this movie. It's done. Roll credits. Let's go. Bye-bye. See you later. I'm done. I'm out. Well.
Whenever you're gone away.
Alright, the movie's not over, but they do get tranquilized and they're forced to go to another park. Why? Well, apparently because the wolf population in that place has been dwindling. So, that being said, let's move on.
Set him free. Look at him go!
So, after being relocated to Idaho, they meet a duck and a goose playing golf and try to ask for directions. Dead. Yeah, I don't care if she's an alpha, she's fucking dead. He's also dead. In fact, especially him. He's fucking dead.
Quick, look behind you!
No!
Grab him!
God, if I point out all the physics bullshit throughout this film, we're gonna be here all fucking night.
Look out for the...
Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I did not need to see shit like that. I don't need to see shit like that. At all.
What are we doing in Idaho?
You were, relocated to, repopulate.
Ah!
Gee, what a stand-up guy. You gotta absolutely love and root this character. I so hope he gets what he wants in the end. I really don't. So with Kate missing, Kate's sister Lily decides to show Garth around, where we, surprisingly enough, see they have some good chemistry.
I was just kidding.
Oh, I get it. You're a funny Omega.
Mm-hmm. What am I?
You got me.
It's a turtle that fell and can't get up.
That's pretty good.
They're cute. Meanwhile, we find out that Kate and Humphrey are trying to get back home, and we meet a motorcyclist and a librarian who are married and in love with each other. And of course, this is the biggest problem of the film. Its unsubtlety. While Lily and Garth have a natural relationship forming on the sidelines, Kate and Humphrey's relationship is being forced to the audience. Basically a hammer to a chisel. Get it? Get it? They're gonna be together! It gets really annoying fast, especially when we've seen this story a million times, and there's nothing new being added to it. So when Kate and Humphrey stop at a truck stop, we find that Humphrey has to pee himself, which is a really confusing joke. I mean, he says he has to go out to pee, but he's a fucking animal. He can just pee wherever he wants. And what, is he worried he's gonna mess up the carpet? What the fuck does he care? He's a wolf! He gets into the garbage and accidentally eats a cupcake and looks like a rabid animal, and ends up almost getting himself shot.
Yeah! Don't get it away!
Oh, nicely done, Mac.
Yeah, and now those damn liberals are gonna think we're killing innocent animals, which truth be told, we're defending our place of business. Fucking Fox News. So after that brief little stunt, we find that Kate is understandably angry at Humphrey.
Hey, thinking with my belly instead of my head, not a good idea. And it's raining.
I'm not stopping.
Rain, rain, go away. Get out of here, rain. No one wants you around.
What are you doing?
It's a rain dance to stop it from raining.
I think it's official. This film has officially given up. Like, seriously, it does not care. It doesn't fucking care at all about anything anymore. It just has given up. It's given up. So why can't I give up on it? Seriously, make it stop. Annoyed by both Humphrey's and the movie's bullshit, Kate leaves off on her own and gets herself in a bit of trouble. But of course, Humphrey comes and saves her with, "Hi, carnivorous vine that shouldn't fucking be there in a pinewood forest. How the fuck are you there?" Again, this film doesn't give a fuck. It does not give a shit at all.
Let's get out of the rain.
Okay. Thank you.
It's his fault you got in trouble in the first place. Humphrey's an asshole. Ging, 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 ging. You get it yet? Ding, 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 ding. They're gonna be together in the end. Ding, 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 ding. So Kate and Humphrey now have to crow across a mountain in order to find a train that will lead them all the way to Jasper. Meanwhile, Lily and Garth are again hanging out and again showing pretty good chemistry.
1,
2,
3!
Lily! A turtle, right?
I told you I don't hunt.
Maybe this will help. Wow.
Wow, what?
Your eyes. They're beautiful.
We find that Garth is able to get Lily out of her shell, both metaphorically and literally, in a sense, and Lily later helps Garth with his howling problem. And that's another big problem with this film. It's all about the wrong characters. We find that Lily and Garth have a very good relationship, and actually develops naturally. Meanwhile, Kate and Humphrey's development is forced and rushed. We know in the first 5 minutes that Kate and Humphrey are going to end up together, while here, anything can go. Anything can happen, and we don't know what'll happen. And plus, if you're going for the Romeo and Juliet thing, then why not use them? They're both from different packs, and plus, they're also breaking the Omega and Alpha rule. So again, why not them? Kate and Humphrey are boring, bland slates. They have no personality, aside from, I gotta get home and I'm an asshole. These characters actually are characters. So what the hell, movie? I like these characters. Fuck Kate and Humphrey, I want these characters to get their own movie. Why do I feel like they won't? So when Kate and Humphrey crossing the mountain, Humphrey runs into a baby bear, and of course pisses off its mother. And we get a really, really, really stupid fight scene that goes absolutely nowhere, has little to no tension whatsoever, mainly because of this. Oh, for fuck's sake, dead! Seriously, why should we care for these characters if nothing can kill them? Okay, just because dog is spelled God backwards doesn't mean they're actually God. So Kate and Humphrey make it to the train, and we see yet another really fun scene with Lily and Garth.
All right. Take a deep breath. Howl from right here. And now join in.
Again, why wasn't the movie about them?
That was so awesome. You with the snowballs.
You with the little bear and that snowball, but it was so cute.
Oh, man. Wham, wham, wham.
But then you with the log.
Oh, the look on your face was so good. And then we... Oh! You know, we make a pretty good team. Kate and Humphrey, world adventures. What do you think?
I think you're crazy.
You think I'm... Oh. No, I'm telling you, we're on to something here. Hey, stick with me, pup. We'll go places.
This whole scene is forced. This whole entire thing is forced. Your relationship's a joke. And of course, we get a nice song out of it. Now, I will give Bob this. This one's not too bad. I still made a promise, though. We're playing some death metal for this. But yeah, the point is that Alpha and Omegas howl together, and they're breaking all the rules, and this gets them both in trouble.
Dad. Howling with an Omega, are we?
I was just...
Get with the others.
What's going on?
We're going to take the valley. And our caribou.
So Kate sees that the war is about to erupt, and decides to try and put a stop to it.
Your daughter had to up and run away.
I didn't run away.
Where have you been?
In Idaho.
Idaho? What were you doing in Idaho?
We were taken by humans to another park.
We were supposed to repopulate.
Wow, he just said that point blank to her parents' face. You gotta give the guy props, at least he's got some balls. Too bad he's dead, though. I fucking love this woman to death.
I came back.
You came back to marry Garth.
Yes. And unite the packs!
Oh, I care so much for you two.
Mary?
Oh, not you! So with Kate marrying Garth, Humphrey decides to leave because he can't bear to see the woman he loved marry someone else. Even though we all know how the movie's gonna end. Yeah. Fuck it. However, big shocker, Kate can't go through with the marriage after all.
Huh? Kate, what are you doing?
I can't.
Can't? I mean, you can't.
Kate, why can't you marry Garth?
Because I fell in love with an Omega.
An Omega?
Dad, I also am in love with an Omega.
Yay, they're together finally. But Tony doesn't like this, and a fight begins anyway. Weddings, am I right?
This is madness. This isn't our custom.
Huh. That sounds like what PureFlix says whenever they make a movie, even though that's what they claim they're not saying, but that's exactly what they're saying. Not liking this, however, Tony decides to start fighting for the valley. This unfortunately causes the stampede of caribou to charge right for them. What the fuck? Caribou Shore's my ass! Look at all those fuckers! Seriously, guys, why is there a fight going on between you two? Trying to help her father get away from the stampede, Kate, surprisingly enough, runs into Humphrey, who came back for her. And they decide to use that log trick from before with the bears in order to save them.
They're too far ahead! We'll never make it!
Kate. Kate.
Oh gee, Kate must really be dead. I cared so much for her one-trait personality and character.
Kate.
You're really surprised? So Tony and Winston finally decide to say fuck it and allow for Kate and Humphrey to be together, as with Lily and Garth. Thank you. So they all go up to the mountain, they all howl, they all sing, they all dance, they all do whatever the fuck you do in a happily ever after, and that's the end of the film. And that was Alpha and Omega. By no means an awful movie, but definitely 100% a bad one. The animation is alright for a TV grade film, but for a theatrical release like this one got, it's pretty bad. The side characters got the development that the main character should have got, which left Humphrey to be an asshole and Kate to be a bore. The relationship between Kate and Humphrey, unbelievably forced and unnatural, while again, Lily and Garth's relationship was flowing very naturally and made me feel for these characters. They both grew as characters and became better characters because of each other. That sounds like a much better story in my opinion. The jokes are awful, and the story we've seen a million times. I wouldn't mind so much if we got something new out of it, but we don't. It's just Romeo and Juliet with wolves, which, why would we want to see that? Bottom line, this film is not that good. I mean, it's by no means awful or insulting, so if you do enjoy this, I guess you can. I mean, no one can stop you. Your opinion's your own. Whether you think a film is good or bad, regardless of what Rotten Tomatoes or other people think, and at the end of the day, it's all up to you. If you like Batman vs. Superman, that's great. Enjoy it. Don't let anyone take away what you think is good or bad. But that also doesn't mean you have the right to go around and be a dick to someone who doesn't agree with what you say. Pure flex. Bottom line, your opinion is your own. And if you don't like the film, then don't like the movie. Don't watch it. Don't even acknowledge its existence. I'm not going to. I don't like this movie at all. But if you do like the film, that's great. You can enjoy your film. Watch your crappy movie. See if I care. You're not going to affect anybody. I'm not going to affect your opinion. Your opinion won't affect mine. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks a lot, Bob Show, for watching this video if you ever do. It really means a lot to me. And congrats on 20,000, man. You really deserve it. Here's to another 20,000. Here you go, man. I don't drink beer, man, but I drink Mountain Dew. I heard it's just as bad for you. Like I said, here's to another 20,000, man. Thanks for watching, everybody.